Hello everyone and welcome to Parzi's Star Wars mod Galaxies. We are also playing the Legends of the Galaxies mod pack, Legends of the Galaxy mod pack, excuse me. And this mod pack is the official mod pack for Parzi's Star Wars mod. I actually did a review on the previous May the 4th, and now it is May the 4th right now. A lot of stuff, of course, it's not fully implemented into Minecraft just yet, but Parzi does have a somewhat fully made Star Wars mod made back in, I think, 1.7. So go check that out if you want a more content-filled Star Wars adventure. The CurseForge page also mentions that he does weekly updates. So this mod is going to be constantly updated, and so is the mod pack. Both are going to have many updates, and so you'll have many content features added to this mod as soon as possible. This mod pack has 25 mods, including content packs for the mod itself, the Star Wars mod. And these content packs are also made by the same creator, so you can kind of get the gist. Like, he basically has made everything for Star Wars so far, along with maybe some additional help from people from his Discord and all that stuff, which he does have a Discord as well, so that you can, check it out for more updates and more real-time updates, I should say, on the mod itself. Parzi also has a roadmap as to what will be in the 1.0 update of his Star Wars mod. So go give that a read, because it's very interesting to see what he has in store for this mod. Let's get right into the actual features of what is already inside this mod. The character creation. So if you hit K, you can pick a certain race from the race list here and customize your character. So obviously right now I am, me. There is the Aqualish, the Bith, the Chagrian, Jawa, Togruta, Twi'lek, Human, Chiss, Pantoran, and Wookiee. You can kind of get ideas to what these races are if you understand some of the Star Wars races. Like, these two are famous for just certain appearances on Tatooine. You might have seen this character from clips where you show the Chancellor Palpatine in his little chair next to one of these Chagrians. Jawas, I'd be surprised if you don't know what a Jawa is. Togruta, Ahsoka Tano's races. Twi'lek, very famous because it's seen in many of the Jedis, many of the people. Human, I'd hope you know what a human is. Chiss, Cad Bane, basically. Pantoran, I feel like I've seen these in the Clone Wars as well, but I've completely forgotten about them. And Wookiees, I'm sure you know what a Wookiee is. And so yeah, you can just really customize your person. And if you look at the randomized selection of just the human alone, there are so many customizable options just by looking at the humans right now. And it's insane how customizable these are. So if you look for Aqualish, there's a lot of customizable options here. The Bith, there is no special one for Jawa because Jawa is just Jawa. There are some. Look at the hair. The hair is crazy looking. Twi'lek, there are some customizable options here. Chiss, same thing. Pantoran, same thing. Wookiee, there isn't that many customizable options for Wookiee. It's just the color of the fur. That's not brown. I think something's wrong with the color scale here. That's not brown. Alright, but that's what they have so far for the character customization. Now, let's go over to some of the blocks that they have in the game. So, of course, there's some customizable blocks here and there for building purposes and all that stuff. But when I tried to look at the recipes for a lot of them, in fact, I don't think there's a recipe for any of the stuff. They just added in these blocks into the game. So, but we have the lightsaber forge and the blaster forge. Alright, so here we have the lightsaber forge and the blaster workbench. So the blast workbench obviously has the different parts and stuff they can put inside here, and you can make the gun. To my knowledge, they don't really have a lot of the actual equipment yet, like the actual parts and stuff made. They're just, all they have right now is motor recipe and a lot of the ship recipes, and these obviously they have the tool recipes as well. But other than that, they don't really have much other recipes for stuff. So with that said, let's go into some of the armor here. So this is the Stormtrooper equipment. It looks amazing. The models look very nice. It's not overly textured or overly I guess, design to the point where it's like it doesn't even look like it's Minecraft anymore. This looks like a nice Minecraft like adjustment, though for some reason my skin is piercing through the actual like chest plates, so and even the pants as well. So I guess there is some textural issues to here and there. Okay, same story here with the Purge Trooper, but it does look pretty cool. I like the look of the Purge Trooper armor, of course. Ooh, I like that they have the yellow shoulder pad. But of course, the Sand Trooper, they have the yellow shoulder pad to indicate, I think, captain or leader. And so yeah, they kind of need to fix that for, like, let's say, adding in more customization for the armor. Death Trooper, really cool. Scout Trooper, really nice. It looks like all of them have that textural issue, which, you know, I think he's going to fix it eventually. Maybe he fixes it in the next update. Alright, so this is a Jump Trooper, which is, you know, all of these look really nice. It's just, they do, all of them have that textural issue, like I said, so yeah. And then you also have the Imperial Pilot helmets, Rebel hat. It blocks my vision a little bit. Rebel Forest helmet, yep. Rebel Pilot, that looks cool, alright. Imperial set. This one I have to say does need a little work as well, but it looks pretty good for the most part, I guess. And then finally the officer hat. They basically are the exact same, but with like different colors and such. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. And then they also had an add-on which adds in the Clone Wars set. So we do have some of the Clone Wars armor here as well. So let's put this on. Alright, that looks pretty dope. And then take this off, put this one on. Yeah, they look really nice. I like the armor so far. Let's take a look at the blasters and then the lightsabers. So let's start from the BlastTech T21. I love the sound effect, and they even leave like the little like mark on the wood and all that stuff. The carbine. Ooh, the sounds are so nice. And then you have to like do that little quick time. This is DC 15A CA84 blaster. Oh, I know what this is. This is the shoot. The sound effect is how I remember the guns usually. Merson. This is, I think, the bounty hunter guns. These are all based on like the actual guns, and they're all really cool. I think this is also a mercenary gun that I have right here, or a bounty hunter gun. Jawa ion cannon. Oh, I thought this gun was the ion cannon, but no, this is the ion cannon. All right. Of course, the bowcaster is the actual Wookiee weapon. And then you have the BlastTech A28, BlastTech DL44, BlastTech DLT19. Jesus. BlastTech E11, BlastTech DH17, Cycler rifle. Oh, geez. Okay, so this thing I'm assuming does a lot of damage, but you know, BlastTech SE14. And these guns do actually like work in the sense that they do damage to actual enemies and such. So they have Qui-Gon, Jedi Bobs, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Maul, Darth Revan, Kylo Ren, Cal Kestis, Count Dooku, Luke Skywalker, and then they have Darth Vader, Ezra Bridgers, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if the Ezra one actually fires. Kanan, the Darth Saber, and Darth Maul's lightsaber again. So to activate them, it's Z, but the map is also Z, so let me just change the controls. Ooh, I like the Darth Revan's like lightsaber color. And these actually have their own set one. Qui-Gon, Jedi Bobs. Wow. In comparison, that actually does have like a bit of a textural change, which is interesting. Anakin Skywalker, Darth Maul, which if you look, he actually has both of them. Of course, you're not really using it right at all, but it's whatever. Kylo Ren, that looks nice. They have the 2 hit. Of course, your arm is kind of like being seared. Cal Kestis, Count Dooku, Luke Skywalker, Darth Maul, the Darth Saber. Ooh, the Darth Saber looks nice. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, and Darth Vader. Does the Ezra one fire anything? No. Okay. Because the Ezra one, I think, actually fires bullets, but in this one, they don't. Yeah. This mod pack also adds in one dimension, and that is the Tatooine dimension. I actually don't know if there's anything in this dimension aside from just sand, but it is amazing looking in terms of like the actual terrain generation. And the only way that I know to get this dimension is through a command called /cdim, no space in between, just /cdim, and then you just go to Tatooine. It's just pure sand. Eventually, they're gonna add things like the Sarlacc pits, maybe even Jabba the Hutt, maybe even Mos Cantina, something like that. But just in general, they might add in more buildings and such, though I don't know if there is any structures or something like that already in. But let's go right back into the vehicles. So you have the land speeder. This is one that was there before. The last time I reviewed it. You have the X-Wing. This was also here before. But this time, I think they got the Zephyrus, which I think wasn't here before when I last reviewed it. I think. I remember riding a bike, but I don't know. I could be wrong. And they go relatively fast. And yeah, overall, it's really cool. That's the land speeder. Let's go for the Zephyr, the little bike. And, you know, it has a similar speed to the land speeder. They just need to add in the sounds and maybe some minor animation details. All right. But now here's the X-Wing. The X-Wing is the only like fully done, well done vehicle. Granted, there is some tweaks here and there for the wing. Like, for example, there's no GUI at all. But you can even fire it. And if you hit F5, that's F6. Take a look at this. It is so cool. I love the design that they have for the X-Wing. So apparently D is to open the wings and A is to close the hatch. Overall, really cool mod, and it needs a lot of work. Whoops. You can even do the, oh, wow, that's crazy. I don't know, this is so responsive as well. Like, it's amazing. But yeah, overall, guys, that's basically it for this review. Overall, this is just a very cool mod. It does need some work, of course. Like, it has some minor tweaks that need to be done. I can't even shoot this one zombie that's in front of me. But overall, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video, subscribe and subscribe. And remember, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and happy May the 4th.